It's kind of a day of mourning for well for our planeswalkers. No, I can't really fake cry. Sorry. I just want to look over what's happening to our planeswalkers. I like to call it the Marvel effect. The you take care of the fans. You have fans working on your game. You have cool, edgy artists drawing your stuff. And then eventually you decide that you want to hire a bunch of childless weirdos, and they start taking over the direction of your game, and you can see it in the art. So I just wanted to take a moment to look at some of our fallen planeswalkers. This is what, planeswalkers should look like. Look at Ajani. Every pose, badass, stoic, strong, intimidating. Exactly what you would expect out of a planeswalker. Here we have Arlen Cord. I actually, even though she's an obvious diversity checkbox, like, hey, we don't have an older lady in the game. Let's get an older lady in the game. I'm down with Arlen Cord, especially because she turns into a werewolf, which is BA. So you can be an old lady. You can be unintimidating, although I do like that wry smile she's got going there. But then you've got to have something to be intimidating, right? Here we have Ashiok, of course, the genderless, asexual planeswalker. Fine, still like it. Still like it. Intimidating. It looks badass and scary. This is good. We have Chandra. All of her poses, angry, fierce, strong. Good. Chandra, love you, girl. Dak Faden. Best thief in the multiverse. He looks suave. He looks debonair. Is that the word for it? He looks like, the type of dude that, as a father, you're not like too pumped about your daughter dating because he's gonna, slide on into her DMs. Then we've got Damri Rod. Again, I think pretty cool looking planeswalker, right? Kind of intimidated looking. He's got like that big tusk behind him. He's got armor, spiky armor, weapon. Love it. Elspeth. Strong, stoic, beautiful. All poses of power, intimidating, power and beauty. Perfect. Elspeth is a perfect planeswalker. Freyalise. Mediocre, but I think she's great. Fit, attractive, powerful, because you see like the bit of the magic coming underneath her. You've got kind of the elven feel, flavorful. Love it. Garrick, the last alpha male that we might ever see. I'd be really surprised if we see a Garrick reprint for a very long time. Why? Because he's a toxic white male, obviously. I mean, when you think of a planeswalker, what is more intimidating than a planeswalker who hunts other planeswalkers? Like, every one of these poses, Garrick is prime and ready to wreck face. Okay? Love it. Gideon. The look of a basic stoic dude, powerful, solid planeswalker with the Ally Zendikari looks a little, I don't know what it is about that art, but fine. Very strong, powerful, and it kind of destroys the argument of like, well, Wizards doesn't want to have any strong white males in Planeswalker because they just printed Gideon in Battle for Zendikar, and it's one of the strongest Gideons they've ever printed. Might be the strongest. Then we get to Jace, the poster boy. Actually, I don't want to miss diversity hire. Howtli, the Dinosaur Knight. Just so happens that she is a POC and woman, although think they painted her good. I mean, they didn't make her fat. They didn't make her fat like they like to do with some of their other legendary creatures. I'd say she looks pretty BA here. I like her. But what are they doing to Jace? It's like Jace started out and, well, here's Return to Ravnica, Jace AOT. You already see he's got a low T problem here. But when you see like Jace Bellerin, this is an intimidating Jace. Jace Memory Adept, or Living Guild Pack, pretty strong, scary, tough looking Jace. Then we get to Return to Ravnica and we have Jace AOT. Here we have the Memory Adept, still pretty good, powerful looking. Here we have iconic Jace the Mind Sculptor, pretty strong looking art. Unraveler Secrets, again, looks pretty tough. No arguing with Karn or Koth. Although, you know, Koth is another kind of alpha male. I wonder why he hasn't come back, especially because he is a powerful planeswalker. He looks badass. He's a black guy or dark colored. He'd be perfect for Wizards to bring back, obviously. Kiora, fine, powerful. Liliana, just sex on a stick. Every one of these. Probably the most iconic art, Liliana the Veil, some of the sexiest of the Dark Realms. Even we have Nihiri, strong, sexy, powerful. Narset, same thing. All of these, Nicol Bolas, obviously. Nissa looks strong, stoic in all of her pictures. Sexy even. I mean, I don't know. Then we get to Saheeli Rai. Not intimidating. Just not BA. Beautiful. And that's okay. But, I mean, it doesn't fit. She's doing nothing. She's just sitting there, being a POC. That's her Planeswalker ability, right? She's not doing anything. She's just standing around. And then you have Sarkhan. He'll never come back, probably. Sorin. Oh, just looking just tough. Teferi, I'm surprised he hasn't come back either. Tamio. Okay, so we have a good idea. Planeswalkers are always looking tough and imposing. Except for Saheeli. Which, no disrespect, Saheeli, but you look boring. Then we get this thing. Jace Cunning Castaway. Jace low T beta male. I mean, a lot of people are arguing like, hey, you know, Jace is a mage. She doesn't need to be BA. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I get that. But a lot of Planeswalkers have abilities that are close to being called a mage. You know, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, he has a tan line where his spaghetti strap should be. I mean, this Jace is like, when you're a dad and this Jace picks up your daughter, you're like, go ahead. No, you home by 10? No, don't worry. Stay home. Keep her out as long as you want, Jace Cunning Castaway. I'm not worried. You know, yeah, I mean, bring her back tomorrow morning, whatever. I'm pretty sure that she's going to be just fine. I mean, I don't know. He just looks indifferent. He looks totally checked out. His what is this dress that he's wearing? I mean, what is this? He's wearing what? Like, is this just like what is it? Like not a halter top, but like a corset? Is he wearing a corset with a little towel? Like, he's got a little corset and a towel. He just looks like a puss. And I get that he's not, that he's a mage, right? But, like, ugh. I mean, even this chick looks tougher than Jace. I mean, she looks like more of a man, to be honest with you. She's got that strong jawline, She's got that 1,000-yard stare. I mean, this dude is ready. Whoops, you can't see her 1,000-yard stare. This dude is tough. Okay, this dude can kick some tail. This dude chases tail. Like, this guy, he's just not cool looking. And I get that art, like, all respect to Kieran Yanker or Yammer or whatever your name is. Oh, Yanner. But this is not tough. This is not, I mean, when you start looking at a lot of the art from Ixalan, you notice this trend. They're pussifying all these characters, and there's a surprising lack. I remember taking note of, like, this guy, I'm down with. This guy is a pirate. This guy, this is what I want Pirate Jace to look like. Not this, like, I'm just stopping over between Starbucks coffees and, I got to get to the hot topic. I mean, look at this art. Ew. I mean, this person, they're just, like, trending more towards these, like, asexual, like, is this a boy or a girl? Daring Saboteur. I'm curious. They're just, the sexiness is gone. Now, Deadeye Tormentor, okay? This is something that is BA. This is what this stupid card should have looked like. Look at this. I mean, come on. Like, yeah, I want a fat old lady as my legendary creature. You know who's a better legendary creature? This, here. That's better. Ugh. Please don't totally go Marvel on our game. Please.